Hey, once again, it's your boy Daddy for Triple D Gaming coming at you with another FS22 map making stream video. You know how we do it. Let's get to it. Alright, ladies and gents, boys and girls, as usual, picking up from the last stream, like we do. Working on our mountain. A little bit tired today too, man. About fell asleep at work last night a couple times. Yeah. Alright, so again, just picking up from where we left off here. Waterfall number 3. Yeah, it would be nice to just keep this and then we could continue dirt road off of, but I think I'm gonna get rid of it. What do we got here? Of course, there's 2 collectibles there. Just gonna drop them right here on the road with the rest of them. That's where we're gonna fetch them from when the time comes. That's sweet. All the stuff that's actually there is on the little billboard. Excuse me. poles. See, I didn't notice that on the last polls, that it wasn't selecting these. So did I leave all these in the ground? We'll have to check that out. I was gonna say I didn't recall seeing them where the poles were, but you never know. I don't see any here. It's just weird that they're not attached to these poles over here. Like that one is. It just wasn't attached. Cool. We got another gate here too. There, now it's not so confusing. Alright. I'm gonna leave them ditches there. This can be part of our trailer park over here. I thought I had more trailers than this. Oh, we got it. I'm just going to leave this one here because it's on the opposite side of the road. It's kind of a rundown house anyway. I like it. I like it. Alright, so where was we just at here? Driver's Farms area. How did this get there? Alright, so we gotta handle that being under the map. I don't know how it got there, but it did. I just deleted something. I don't even know what it was. I backed up. Thought I was clicking on this guy, but what is that? Oh, there's two of them there. Okay. So whoever made the map to begin with, put two of them there. Yeah, I really wish I just deleted them lines. So if we keep poles here, we're going to have to put new lines in. I really wish, excuse me, that I had some log cabins or something, man. I need to get in Blender. I really do. I ain't got time though. But I really need to get in there and figure something out, man. Get some cabins or something made. Excuse me. Wow. There we go. Alright, cool. Let's see. Now, I think we got rid of everything that we're not keeping. Like I said, this is going to be our little base thing here. I'd like to raise it up higher. So it'd be like up on the mountain higher. But the only problem is, the only thing really stopping me from doing that is the fact that the higher up I go, like I want this to be up high, you know what I'm saying? So it looks like a little mountain right there. The only problem with that is, the higher up I take this, the less flat area on top we're gonna have. Which I guess we could space it out. we'll see what it looks like after we get this built out here. Okay, so now I'm gonna finish bringing this up to that height, and then we're gonna go around our edge there and get our slope in that bill, and then we will go ahead and take this up higher, get some roads around it. So this here, we'll leave this as a turnaround right here. And then I might actually leave this little road right here too, coming off of it. And that'll get you up going to the hill as well. You'll have it come in and then fork this way and fork this way. But all that might change too though, so who knows. I would like to keep take that actual road out and then paint a windy road in there. And then have log cabins going up that hill instead of the actual houses. That's what I would like to do, but I don't have log cabins to be able to do that with. I guess I could even just make that camping site coming up that hill, you know what I mean? So instead of doing like the camp up here on the top, we could actually do the camp here as you wind up the hill. You pass all the camping sites and then you get up here to our little base, and then you're up here in no man's land. In the wilderness. I would really love to keep this going like all the way over to here, but if I do that, then it's going to take the flat area for our home base. We could always move our home base somewhere else, but I was kind of wanting to put it up here on the hill. Even the further I go with this, the more area we're losing. But then again, I don't want this to be all tiny up here either. I want it to be pretty big actually. But right now, it's got some size to it. I just want it to be bigger. I guess we could even go ahead and steepen this hill up right here. So that way that we can gain some flat area up here on this top. Before I go any further, I'm going to jump down here and get this road put in. Right here, it's going to come straight down through here like this, I'm guessing. And then continue on up around the turn there. The only thing I really don't like is this piece right here. It just looks weird. But again, it could just be because this here is so straight. Right, so let's try to rebuild this little thing right here because I'm really not liking it. That'll look much better. Let's go ahead. What do we need? Some gravel and moss will do. Same thing over here. We'll gravel and moss along this edge. Then let's grab some dry grass, dry dead grass right here, patchy. Throw it up there behind that gravel and moss like so. Same thing over here. There, now it doesn't look so weird. I know it still ain't the greatest, but it had a dog leg in it, man, and it just looked real weird. That's a little better. Grab one dirt. We'll grab one dirt. Tap that along this edge here. much better. Alright. It's all probably going to get a little more work to it. Get a little more detail to it there, but I just had to fix that right then and there, man. It was driving me nuts. I actually popped this hill up just so it was a little more of a hill and didn't flatten that out. It's kind of a big bump there. So go ahead and knock that down a little bit. But I did that on purpose though, just to kind of block that road from when you look at it from down here. So when you looked at it from here, you could actually see that road, and I was trying to block it. So that's why I mounted this up a little bit. There we go. I did the same thing with this hill here. Okay, now the game plan is to come through like where this fence is right here, something like that, and have that road just follow the edge at the top of these rocks right here. I liked how this was laid down like this because we could have got a good bit of trees in there, but again, I want this to be as big as possible up top. So the game plan for that is to just move sections of this fence here. If I can actually highlight it. So much better if it was swiveling the other way.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
Kind of sucks because that was actually the little driveway for the house there. So this is going to have to be moved, and then we'll take this in and just get it to where it's bending here, and then we'll end the fence. I still want to keep a slope here on the bottom, like in between the rock and the actual road. I just want somewhat of some grass there. Just hoping I didn't move this over too far. knocking this grass out here to try to give me something to follow. That makes sense. As we're putting in our road. Like that. So when we get that road in, then we'll be able to bring that hill all the way over to here. Still debating on taking all this out, lifting this ground up, and then putting that back in. No matter what, we're going to keep this. I love this thing, man. I really do. I love that. And then we're going to keep that tower. Like I said, we would be using, if I could get a custom house made, that's what I'm going to do. But until then, and like I said, it might be an update or something, but until then, I'm going to use just the basic in-game house. And then we're going to throw it in there. Excuse me. Wow. Okay. I said that part right here, I kind of figured it was going to make it to where this hill is going to be real steep right there above that rock. But you'll have that. Alright, turned that fence right there. So I got to make the ground actually hit where that fence is. If not, we would just have to move the fence again. Which ain't no biggie, but just going to try to avoid having to move that fence again. Obviously, this isn't going to be our only road up here, but it'll at least make it to where you'll be able to leave straight from home, head up top. Still might end up having to move that fence some. So it's going to be pretty darn steep right there. So the game plan was to just smooth this out, but I might go ahead and fill this in down here a little bit, just so I don't have to bring that edge down so far. It's kind of liking that area. It's been a nice area to fill it with some trees. Unfortunately, it's not. I say this ain't Burger King. Yeah, we can't always have it our way. I hate that it did that. I mean, we're losing some of our rock right there, but it'll save me from having to really move that fence again. It doesn't have to be super wide, but I want to make sure it's wide enough. Be able to pull logging trailers up here, where you can pull doubles or whatever you want to pull up here. I don't want to make it super wide like a highway, but I want to make sure you're able to pull your logging trailers up. Anyhow. Could do a switch back there. We ain't gonna do that. Could do it. This way we'll just force you to have to come up through the little canyon there. feet. Yeah, that definitely wasn't this was not the game plan when starting this project over here, but that's what it turned into. Hopefully it works good. Hopefully everybody likes it. If not, then I don't know. Alright, so now now that we got that wider, now I think I can put the fence back a little bit to where it doesn't turn in so soon. I mean, technically we don't have to have the fence here at all, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here. Turn it back a little bit just so it doesn't turn in so soon. Obviously that's kind of extremely wide, so I could actually bring this fence up towards turning up there instead of down so far. We'll get it eventually. I will, because there ain't nobody in here right now. Man. I did want it to be wider. Like I said, just so you're able to, if you come up this way with the trailer or whatever, you'll be able to make that. But obviously, we got some sharp ones there anyhow, so there'll be other ways up top. And we're going to come up here and continue around or turn right here. Excuse me. Now it's not so crazy. Because it was kind of crazy wild there. Bring that down and straighten this up a little bit. Still could have brought it up higher, but I'm gonna leave it there. And we'll get this other side going, see how it turns out. Okay. This will actually be easier to do. really trying not to put such big bends in each panel, but we had to do a little more bend in there back this way. So these ones aren't so drastically bent. That one was. Appreciate the like. I'll go ahead and get. Oh. Oops. Oh, come on, man. I'm going to go ahead and get my gamble on here, but. Doesn't want to work. Angel. Howdy, howdy. It was getting a little lonely in here. Even though I'm used to that these days, is the loneliness. So right here, this fence here, I'm gonna have to bend this one down. Cause we're going downhill a lot right there. I just gotta bend it down so they're not sticking out of the ground like crazy. There we go. I think that's all I had to do was just bend the one. And these ones should follow suit. I'm gonna go ahead and bend this one too a little bit. We should be able to straighten it back up with this one. So I did move the road down, Joel. Alright. Yeah, I seen you on your phone. I was trying to make this wide. Which it is pretty wide, this opening here. I just don't want the road too wide, you know what I mean? I want it wide enough so if you're playing multiplayer, you'll be able to pass coming up and down the road. But I don't want it to look like a highway. So I'm debating on still lifting this stuff up, the house and that. Just because I wanted this here to be bigger, coming out this way more. But if I do, if I bring this up and then put the house's net on it, then obviously the higher up you go, the less flatness you're going to have up top. So, but I went ahead and I took out all these houses and buildings and roads and telephone poles and the telephone wires and all that stuff. I took it all out. I'm actually debating on leaving this here, this road, and just start making a little, like right here, start making that steeper, then have it to where you can get up here from out there as well without having to come all the way around up through here and then up through here. Either there, I just figured that because that ramp was already there, but I figured to bring it leave this little turnaround here. I took all the houses net out of here. Leave this turnaround here. And then have it to where it comes up and then forks, turns this way maybe, and have it come up from here. Probably a better idea. And then right where it forks, have it to where you can come up through here still as well. These houses, man, I really wish I had log cabins, because I would take out these houses, take out the actual road, paint a dirt road in there, and then put a couple of log cabins in here. Not as many as the houses that are there. But I also thought of this too, Joel. Maybe instead of putting cabbage or whatever there, because obviously I don't have any, and I haven't had the blender time to do it, but maybe actually instead of putting a campsite up on top of the mountain, maybe have this the campsite. Have like little camping areas as you come up this hill, and then have like a main office and the bathrooms and stuff up here or something. So have it. Whenever you come, you'll be on this main road. Then when you come off that main road into here, you'll actually be turning into the campsite. And this will be the campsite. And then you can leave the campsite, and then that'll, at the exit the campsite, driving up through here, that'll take you to our home base for our logging stuff there. Then you can leave straight out of the home base, come up on the mountain. Maybe. I'm really not sure I'm gonna do it yet, but I just wish I could have this mountain bigger. I actually wanted it like kind of peaked, but it really isn't wide enough to go too crazy with it. What's for lunch, Joel? Something good? Yummy. Some French fried taters? Yeah, man. Love me some taters, man. Alright, so the game plan was to at least have the turn in of this road really, really wide. But as far as the fence goes, I don't know, as you can see, trying to do it to where it wasn't turning like super hard. But the fence is just making it to where it's going to be a little bit skinnier, so wherever the fence ends, I'm actually going to bring the toe of that slope out, maybe. I mean, I don't have to, I guess. Could just have a little flat grassy area there, I suppose. You know what I always wanted to do in FS19 and I never got to? We had that attachment 3-point, and it was the mower attachment to where you could like mow down in ditches or lift or mow over, so you could have your tractor over here and reach the arm over and cut the grass on the other side. I always wanted to mess with that. I had it, like I downloaded it, but I never actually got to play with it. I ain't gonna go any further than that. I just wanted it to, we'll add another 1 or 2 here, and then that'll be it. What do you think? How's that look? I probably should have kept this coming up further and then had it do its little turning thing up here, just so it wasn't crazy wide like it is. You think I should leave it, Joel, or you think I should adjust this side of it just so it comes up the hill more before it starts turning? What's your thoughts on that? Oh, okay. Alright. I wasn't going to stream today, but I figured I better stream today because my internet might be getting shut off at some point today. My bill's due and I don't have the money to pay it right now. Unfortunately, that's been the case here lately. So I figured I better get them in while I can fit them in here. Freaking bill's just outrageous to begin with. Like, $70 short. The bill's like $200 and some right now. It's outrageous. Alright, so now I need to find an end piece. I think there should be one right here, maybe. Yeah, boy. Yeah, well, it's not getting paid because I ain't got the money to pay it, so. Unfortunately. And we really got to put the lien on there. I don't know. I don't know. The new car, man, that payment is killing me. I'm so far behind from last month. Last month I didn't pay my mortgage at all. So, well, I did because it automatically comes out of my bank account. So whenever it came out of my bank account, my bank account was overdrawn $800. So this month's money paid the mortgage. My first check of this month paid the mortgage for last month. So I'm already behind. And then that car, if I lose that car, I'm gonna be in trouble because my Blazer doesn't run anymore. It's sitting out there in the driveway, but it just doesn't run. So if I lose that car, I'm really gonna be in trouble. So at this point, I really don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't. I tried to get another job. They were supposed to call me, but they never did. So anything I could think of is, yeah, start making videos here. Hopefully I can get a little bit of YouTube cash, but it ain't nowhere near enough to do anything, so yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just in a pickle right now. Uber. Oh, can I do it? I mean, I guess. I've never really looked into it, though. I was like, what do you mean, catch a ride with them? But you're talking about, can I do, like, deliver people's food for them? Hopefully I get the rich people's houses, yeah, where they tip big. Yeah, definitely turned that a little bit too soon back there. Not enough. See, the job I was trying to get though, like I knew the boss there, and she would have worked around my hours at the job that I have now, so it would have been perfect. But she doesn't actually do the hiring anymore because there's a different company that bought them out, and you got to do your application that online. I used her as a reference. She was supposed to go and look at my application and tell them about it, but I haven't heard anything. I'm gonna have to stop back in the store and see what's going on. Should have did it today, but I was tired. I should forget it and came home. I should have just stopped though. 'Cause I really need that job. It's sad. Like my job now, I make good money. I make real good money. But I can't even afford just basic bills. Like it doesn't make sense. And I don't go and spend money on crazy stuff. I just work so far away. It takes me so much money and gas just to get to work. And then gas going up like crazy. Like if gas was still two something a gallon, I'd be good. Well, I'd be better anyway. Yeah, this crazy $5 a gallon is killing me. 'Cause I don't work close to home. I work way away from home, actually. Yeah, 2 hours of my day is ate up just going to work and coming home from work. 2 hours, gone. I guess that don't look terrible. Yeah, man. Yeah, and that other job I was trying to get, they would have worked around my hours. So, like, if this job I'm at now would have kept me over, and I had to work that day, because I can't tell them no. If they make you stay, you have to stay. And that was fine, too. So if they kept me over, it was still fine. It's not like I would have got in trouble for being late at the other place, because they was working around that. Yeah, pretty decent money. Worked around the hours, and it was on the way home from the other job, so it's not like I was going out of my way for it either. So as soon as I punched out there, boom, changed my clothes in the little locker room we got at work into my other work uniform and try to work. Sucks I even have to even think about doing that. Like I really shouldn't have to do that. It'd be nice if YouTube was helping out, but it doesn't. Like you literally gotta pump out videos daily and actually get views on them to make money here. Alright, so there's that. It doesn't look too bad, I guess. So if we bring this up, this ground here up higher, I was going to continue this road up to wherever we ended up putting this ground, or however you want to say it, I guess I could just make this turn here and then go uphill to get wherever it's going to be. I want to just so we had the room up here, but then again I don't want to, just so I don't have to do too much moving of stuff. But since we got that out there, let's go ahead and bring this ground clean out to here now that we're able to do so. So replace. Yeah, we just gained all this room right here by putting that road in down there. Carl, what's going on, brother? Alright, so I really don't want to, but I can make this slope here a little bit steeper. Like I said, so we can gain some room right here. Could definitely make this here a little bit steeper. Fill this in kind of. Yeah, see, we could put all this stuff there, Jewel. Where I was talking about putting that camp and stuff. Tents and all that good stuff. Thank you, Carl. Replace this way. Ooh, man. So as far as this house goes, we're going to get rid of it. Then we are going to use, like I said, until I get in the blender and get all that figured out to make a house. I'm just going to use the in-game house. But as you come up here, maybe we'll have this turn. Then we'll set the house and the garage and that stuff back in here somewhere. Then I can bring this hill even closer. I really don't want to get it any steeper than this here, so you can actually log on it. Ooh, Oops. Forgot I was on replay still. Yeah, like I said, I just wish it was bigger. Like, them roads are messing me up to be able to get this as big as I would like it to have been. But it is what it is. Thanks, Phil. Said I don't try not to have to take it back too far so we're not losing real estate on the top. But then again, I just want it to be, I want you to be able to run your tree harvesters up and down the slope here, obviously. So I don't want it too steep. It is a game. I mean, even in real life, you would be able to get a harvester down over it, but just trying to make it to where it isn't a pain in the neck at the same time. Alright. Slowly. We're slowly getting there. Hey, there's a collectible. I just put all the ones that were about to get buried underground here on the road for now. I mean, it really didn't matter because I'm gonna go through the whole list here one by one and hide them all once we get the map done. So either way, whether they were under the ground or not, we would have still got a hold of it to do what we had to do. But that way I ain't gotta search for them later. There's another one. Getting rid of this grass back here just so it doesn't have to load something that you ain't never going to be able to see anyway. Red, what's going on, brother? Thanks, Brett. That way I know where the road's at. We're just working on our slopes right now. Again, trying to make it to where they're not crazy steep. I don't know. Maybe here and there I might leave a high wall throw some rocks in it or something. Appreciate the likes too, guys.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
2 o'clock already. We've been at it for 2 hours. We actually did get a decent bit done today though, I guess. Thank you, June. Appreciate the like. Oops. Oh. Yeah, man, French fried taters. Yummy. I guess we ended up with a good bit of room. There is a good bit of room up there. We got a whole bunch of flatness over here, but that will change. I guess we can get rid of this now. I don't know. Need a drink though, I know that. Let's see how good you are at multitasking. Watch the stream, eat your French fried taters, and then bring me some. Yeah, man. Man, I so can't wait. I can't wait, man. I just can't wait until we actually get to play. Yeah, man, I haven't had homemade French fried taters like that in a while. Now I've done it in the air fryer, and don't get me wrong, they're good, but they're not like making in a deep fryer, man. It ain't the same. It's close. I mean, they are still good. They're just not bad for you. So it takes away that bad for you goodness. I was going through the house cleaning stuff up, getting rid of stuff, and I found my old deep fryer there. Still in the box. It's only been used like 2 times, maybe, if that. I'm gonna have to pull that bad boy out and get some taters going, man. trying to cut the top of this hillside back some. I can get a little more of that steepness out of that slope. Like, yeah, it's going to be steep because it's supposed to be a mountain, but I don't want it to be crazy steep. I want it to be manageable. Um, yeah, the gold rush is a pain in the neck to get joysticks to work. I need to get back on it because I actually set up the joysticks, and then when I went back in, I had to reset them up. So I don't know if there's a way to save it to where it keeps the memory of the joystick or not, but you have to download separate software to run joysticks on Gold Rush, and then when you do, it's a pain in the neck. Like, each movement on the stick, you have to do each movement one at a time. So when you download the software, okay, you have to go into Gold Rush game and see what button on the keyboard works what movement. So like I said, if you want the main boom to go up, you would pull back on the left joystick, okay? So you would have to go into Gold Rush game and see what actual key on the keyboard does that movement. Okay, so let's just say it's the J key on the keyboard. So then you would have to go into that software after you set the sticks up to that software. Then you would have to go into that software, and on that movement of that stick, you would have to type in the J key. So then when you went in a game and you pulled back on that stick, it would be like hitting the J key on the keyboard. It's a real pain in the neck. The first time you do it, it might be a little confusing, but it's really not that bad. But again, like if you're just first trying to figure it out, it is a pain in the neck. Alright, but let me save this real quick. Save. Oops. Oopsie. Let me see. I'm trying to remember what the name of the software is for you there, Joel. You don't even have that. See, that's probably my problem, because you don't have to download it into the PC, but whenever you open it up and set it up, you're all good. But whenever you shut everything down, that's probably what made it delete my controls, because I didn't actually install it into the PC. I just ran it instead of installing it. Man, I gotta clean this stuff out. I got stuff everywhere, bro. I'd be downloading thumbnails and stuff and just don't delete them. I haven't deleted them in a long time. I need to get in here and do so. I just can't remember what the name of the software was either. I was hoping scrolling through here I would see it. And I still got the face tracker in there. I haven't used that in a long time. That's how I was playing Farm Sim. I had the face tracker. So when I was in the in-cab view, all I had to do was turn my head. Handbrake, that's what I used to use to make my video file smaller. So if it was 20 gigs, you run it through Handbrake and it would come out like 10 gigs or 7. So it would upload to YouTube faster. Yes, that's what I have, X-Batter. That's it. Yeah, that's what I have. So I'm trying to find it real quick. If I can find it, I can show you how it works. Alright, so I just run it. I guess that's all you can do, huh? Alright, so run it. Start. English, start. I have it on the D drive, start. I mean, even without updating it, I mean, it still works. Alright, so this is probably why too, because I just used the X-Batter location. I'll shouldn't have did that. Hang on. Back up there, run it. Yes. Start. Okay, so you can associate files or not. I think I ended up having to associate them. Alright, but whenever you get it open, no, what just happened? There it is. Oh, I can't blow it up. Yeah, right. So I think I had steering wheel here, and then one joystick, and then the other joystick. So right here is your joysticks. Okay, so then you would click on create new, and I think if you already have something, you would click on the controller and then open it up where you have it at. And I have mine. I forget what I named it, joysticks or something I named it. Or Gold Rush Controls or something crazy I named it. Okay, stick control for Gold Rush, right? So open that up. Okay, boom, and it saved it. Alright, so is that my left or my right stick though? Now I don't know what's the whenever you move that stick, it should be, is that my stick or my steering wheel? Ah, that's the steering wheel. Okay, so like I turn the steering wheel, boom, see how it's lighting them up, or if I hit buttons on the steering wheel, see how it's lighting up all the different buttons. Okay, so let me get out of that. That's my steering wheel. I don't need that. So let's go to the joystick. Open this up. So we'll open. You won't have this. I have this because I already have it set up, okay? Now this is my left, not my left. Yeah, my left joystick. Here's all the buttons on the joystick. I got crazy buttons on the joystick, okay? That's all on one joystick. Alright, now, so you would hit that, whatchamacallit there, alright? And then, so, this is joystick forward, backwards, left, right, okay? And then this is the little D-pad, for the thumb D-pad I have. This is the trigger, then the right button, boom, boom. Then there's buttons all over the place. All right, so say to lift. Wait a minute. To lift the main boom up on Gold Rush, which would be pulling back. So all you do is pull back on your joystick, and obviously you can see it work. But when you first set this up, you have to hit all the buttons on your keyboard, and then it'll find all these buttons for you, or on your joystick. It'll have you moving your joystick to calibrate it to find all the buttons on your joystick. Once you do that, then you'll get here. And then that's when you'll open up the game, see what the keyboard commands is for Gold Rush. And it sucks because you got to set both joysticks up like this. But then, so pulling back on the joystick. All right, so let's say to lift the boom up on Gold Rush is the J button. Okay, so that's set up the J. Let's say to push it down is the K button. Then you would set that movement up to K. And then so on and so forth. So let's say rotating the excavator left is the L button. Let's say rotating it right is the H button. And that's how you set it up. And then once you get it set up, boom, you go in game, all that works. And you only have to set it up for, I'm wanting to say you had to go in each machine and do that, but I don't think you do. Once you set the joysticks for working, just go in and set it up to work on the excavator. Once you get that set up, it should work for everything else. Because once you hop into like the wheel loader or whatever, to lift that up on the boom up on the wheel loader would be the same button. So you only have to do this one time, but you just got to be able to actually save it. So whenever you open this up again, so if I came down here and I found this X batter and I closed it out, then you would actually have to set all that up again unless you save it and actually get it to save. But that's how it's done. After you get it working, it is great. Let me close that out. There is a video on YouTube where somebody shows you how to do that too. I forget exactly who made that video. Yeah, the hardest part is just, it's not really hard, it's just time consuming, is opening up the game, and because you got to do one button at a time. Open up the game, see, or just have the game open, you know what I'm saying, and then go in there and see what each and every keyboard movement is for that machine and get it to where the way you want it. But after you get it set up right, man, it's great. Yeah, I haven't had to update it. I mean, it still works. And I just downloaded that and set all that up recently. Like, I haven't had that forever. Like, I just did all that, so I know it still works. Alright, now we're going to go around this side and get this hill here taken care of. Yep, it's still working. Yeah, right when my life problem happened, Joel, is when I first used that. So, and then I used it after that too. So I know for a fact it still works. That'd be sweet if we could carve out Mount Rushmore. Yeah, the heads in our hillside here. That'd be sweet. Oops. See, I was wanting to do like rock next to the highway. You know how on some highways, like where you can see on both sides of the highway or on one side of the highway or whatever, you can see where they blasted the rock out and it's kind of like in shelves, to where they cut a hillside out to actually run the highway through that area. I was wanting to kind of do that next to the highway here, man. That'd be sweet. With the red rocks, they kind of remind me of that, and that's what I was going to use to do it. If I did do it, I think that'd be sweet, man. Man, we really got to dial this back. Kind of sucks because we're losing our top there, but if we want to put trees on this hill to where you're actually able to harvest them, we got to dial this back. I mean, I could leave it like that. I mean, you can still harvest them. The tree harvester will still climb the hill, but it's just a pain in the neck being on a slope that steep trying to harvest trees. Still kind of steep. We really cut it back too. I guess we're going to really cut it back some more. So. That's more like it. We lost a lot of real estate up top, but at least this is more manageable now. Oh yeah. Way better. I was thinking maybe, I don't know, some little rock thing here, right here where it's straight up and down. That's why I didn't smooth that out. I would like to do the rock thing here on this side of this road here or something, but I mean, that's all real estate we could have forestry on. Thank you, Joel. Alright, so that's what we got there so far. Yeah, you know what? When I do the paint rock, I like to take and I just really don't like the red stuff on here. But I would take and kind of do it like that. And then do like something right here, kinda, and then just to make it look all jagged before you paint the rock onto it. You know what I mean? So it's like that, looking jaggedy, and then when you paint the rock on it, it looks better. Minus, minus the grass. And then go around that with gravel and moss or something, just to split those two around the edge of whatever you do with it. Right, something like that. Get rid of that. Yeah, but I would do a lot more jaggedness or whatever you want to call it. And then do on one side the dark or something. Something like this. And then, see, the good thing with using this, I don't remember exactly where I had them, but then throw these ones in there. This is what I was going to do along the highway, like if I did a high wall, like along the highway somewhere. Those. And then have the rock painted behind it. Those ones, and then you got these ones here too. Then you could probably just kind of do the same thing with these, just stack them. Stack them like that going up. I don't know, what do you guys think? You think that'll be alright? I don't like it. I don't like the fact of, like, having something like that too close to the gray rock, because it's like, eh. But I guess this being over here, something like that would look okay, I guess. I would definitely try to find some better way to break it apart though. See, I think that would be sweet over here. Leave this just like it is, and then paint that all rock, and then just here and there have those other rocks stacked in there. I think that'd be sweet. See, I could leave this road right here too, and just make it a little bit steeper. And try to get you up on the top from here. You know what I mean? And just start bringing it up. And cut into the hillside there. Even if we gotta put part of the road right there on the hillside. Whoop. Then it'll bring you up. And two roads will meet. That way you can get up from there and from this side. Or, like I said though, I mean, we could always start a road from clean back here. Just have it follow the same route. Just get up here quicker. Oop. honestly, you ain't gotta make it much steeper than that. I don't know, we got a good bit of work to do here. I'm gonna finish forming it and then we'll come back and mess with that, I guess. Oh no. Of course. See, I put that grass and whatchamacallit there, but honestly, just putting forest ground up against it might look better. I don't know. That's the one thing I miss about FS19, man. The ground textures and that were a lot easier to take one texture and put different textures up next to it. So to go from rock to grass, that you can blend the textures easier than you can in 22. That's my opinion on it. I think you could blend the textures a lot easier. I mean, some people just really didn't care. I mean, you could tell. But anyhow, yeah, I don't know how I should do this. I don't know how I should play this. I mean, that would look sweet if that was a rock face right there. But using actual, oh man, what did I just do? Using actual rocks. Like these ones here, man. It makes it hard on the frame rate and stuff. So to actually be able to just paint them in there and use a couple of real ones here and there, it would be a lot better. I just gotta check all these signs, man, and make sure none of them actually say, oh, Ravenport. Make sure none of them actually say, whatchamacallit? Yeah, Elm Creek. Wow. We've only had 14 views today, man. That's sad. That's real sad. Hopefully we get more downloads of the map than 14. As long as I get more downloads, I'll be happy. Yeah, there's gotta be more than 14 people that likes the map anyway. You mean like on Facebook? I'm actually in a bunch of them on Facebook, and every time I stream or post a video, I post the video and the link, the thumbnail, and description and everything in the groups. I actually, yeah, I have my own group, and then I'm in other groups. Yeah, what do you mean? Sorry, you lost me. Alright, so I gotta figure out how I'm gonna leave these ditches here, like I said. And maybe try to run this road up through here. See where it gets me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I used to do that all the time. But it's hard to find time to do, so I would do it while I was at work. But not having data on my phone to be able to do that, man. It really sucks these poles aren't very big. Is there actually something else to them? I don't think so. Yes, I do. Man, them poles aren't very long at all, dude. That's crazy. What about that other one? I think it's the same way, though. Oh, yeah. Look, you can actually see it really isn't touching the ground there. Right? Do these open in game? Does anybody know? If you hit these with your vehicle, do they push open? Are they dynamic? No. So you just can't come up this road. Those aren't dynamic. If they don't open, we're gonna have to open them. Leave them there, but open them. I'd say I'd test it out, but you know how that goes. I haven't actually opened the game in a long time, man. I haven't downloaded any new mods or nothing here. I haven't been in the game. I was going to put it down further, so as soon as you came off this little turnaround, there was that gate there. But the only problem with that is we would have had to flatten the ground out like we did here, and I don't think it would have worked very well down there. I don't want to spend too much time on it because it might all change anyhow. But before I go any further, I want to maybe try to see if we can jump a road off of here, coming up that edge. I mean, we could even do it right here how it is, just make it steeper. Or start from here and just, again, just make it steeper. Up in there, see, but if I do that though, you lose room up here, so I don't know, we'll figure it out. Yeah, I gotta go get my kid. We got some stuff done today because we definitely didn't have this. We had probably from here over and that's it, so we got all that built. Worked on our slope there. We got this road here put in, worked on both of those slopes. And then we moved all the houses and stuff that was there. So, I mean, we got a decent amount done in 3 hours, but we got a lot more to go. Yeah, so once I figure out the hillside there, the rest of this will be a piece of cake. I think I'm going to leave the sell point here, but I may take out all the silos and all the extra crap and then it'll just be like the actual sell point here, maybe a building, and that's it. What do you guys think? Should I keep all the extra stuff there, all the extravagance in the woods, or just leave a building there with the actual sell point? This will be one of the sell points that it isn't over here in town. So we got the spinnery. We got to XML that, do the parking lot and that, but we ain't gonna worry about that until we actually come over here working on this area of the map. Then we got to get this in there, which I would like to do this sometime soon, the dairy. And then we got to get, like I said, I was going to leave this here, the contractor's building, so that way there was at least a reason for this main road running through here. I think I was going to try to bring, I was going to do something like that. And then take out these main roads. Just leave that one main road right there. Boop, and then have it end here to dirt roads. And I was going to have that bringing you to the whatchamacallit there. But I think I'm just going to bring it over here in the town as well. So that way everything's in town, obviously, except for the train stations, sell points, and then our hospital sell point. So you do have the hospital sell point way over here, which you can sell wood at this. You can sell logs here. And then obviously the sawmill's over there. And the farmer's market, right? Yeah, in the farmer's market. Other than that, everything's gonna be boop, right there in town. I just can't wait until I get it all looking like this. Like, I would love to have made that mountain with this ground, man, but you guys already know how much it takes to make that ground. It's insane. Like I said, up here on the top, we might do that. So it depends on how tall I actually make this thing. So here on the slopes, we'll leave it the way it is, but up on top, do our forest ground or whatever. But yeah, so I mean that's it. Yep, save it, Jewel. I appreciate you guys. Chat, I appreciate you. Until the next time, I gotta do some painting in that here in the house. So if you guys don't see me tomorrow, I'll be working on that. And then this weekend, I don't know, I've been spending time with my daughter on the weekends. Yeah, so I don't know. Things will change, they always do. Life will come by and hit me again. But that's it for this one. So if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see what's coming, what's next, where the map is headed, hit that subscribe button, mash them notification bells, and I'm out. Deuces. Hit that save one more time. Yeah, if everybody's subscribed and your channel is private and it didn't show up in our alert box, I appreciate you. Welcome aboard. You know how we do it. Let's get to it.